Damn, Kyle, that was perfectly timed. Perfectly timed.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to episode 11 of the Quarantine Diaries. Got the name right the first this time. That rarely happens. Hello. We have Connor, my co-host. Connor, how are you?
I'm feeling actually pretty good right now. Like I'm feeling a little spicy.
Cool. I'm feeling mediocre
Yeah.
just waking up. We have also a special guest, Thomas Marshall. Thomas, welcome to the program.
First time guest, certainly not the last time.
Absolutely.
Big fans. Heard all the pods today. Just an absolute fantastic podcast, and I'm honored to be here. So I got my takes ready. They're fucking hot, and let's get after it, huh?
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. No,
Yeah.
well, I think we should save the takes for the end. Like keep a little tease. Keep everyone waiting.
Yeah, no doubt. Do we have any fors or against? I do not.
No, but I have my career question locked and ready. So,
it.
Thomas, as a first-time guest, are you aware of the career question that I asked to the guests?
Absolutely.
All right. Who has had the better career of these two folks, Leo DiCaprio or Justin Timberlake?
JT all the way.
I don't know about that.
Well, why would you ask me the question then?
I just wanted to hear your opinion.
So you're obviously Leonardo DiCaprio all the way.
Man, he's had sex with a lot of women.
Well, yeah, I mean, his list is fantastic, but, I mean, JT married Jessica Biel, just fucking smoke show. Look at DiCaprio's list, though. I mean, you can't argue that, but JT's got the songs. DiCaprio's got the movies. You know what? I'm actually torn right down the middle. I love them both. I'd sleep with them both.
I mean, DiCaprio's never going to get married. He's going to have sex with 20-year-old models for the rest of his life. Like that.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, it's not like he's not.
A nice little acting career going. He's been.
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
Not great.
No, I mean, it's just a nice little bonus on top of the music. I am going to go Leo here. Just so many good movies. I'm going Leo for sure.
Now, this is a fun one. Who will have the better career? Jimmy G, Jimmy Garoppolo, or Joe Burrow?
Strictly off looks, I'm going Jimmy G.
We're not going off looks. We're talking, or let's go just the whole package. Everything.
Whole package still, I'm going Jimmy Garoppolo. And here's why. 3 hot takes.
Let's hear them.
One, Brady hated him because Jimmy G is the better looking quarterback.
That's not a take.
Best looking quarterback of all time.
Yes.
And then you look at the weapons. Oh my goodness, the coach. Then just the aura and the swagger of San Francisco 49ers. And you got Cincinnati. What does Cincinnati have? I mean, Joe Burrow's walking into a shitstorm. I couldn't even name their head coach. No idea. Name a weapon on there. I mean, Mixon and Green, but good lord.
I just know the Rams old quarterback coach or something. I can't even think of his name actually either.
I have no idea. But Jimmy G all the way. I love the guy. I drafted him in fantasy the last 2 years, and he fucked me. But maybe the third time the charm here.
That feels so good to hear because I feel like I've been screaming from the mountaintop alone that Joe Burrow in Cincinnati is going to be a bust. I see it through and through. I'm going Jimmy G for sure.
How old is Joe Burrow? Isn't he like...
He's old. He's older than Lamar Jackson.
Yep.
Burrow's same age as... Jimmy G's same age as me.
He's 1 year younger than Jameis Winston, and Winston is going down.
I lean Garoppolo. I think Burrow might be the better quarterback, but Garoppolo is a better situation. If he ends up going to...
That matters.
If Miami trades up, though, that might change things, because Miami could be... They're lurking in the weeds.
Were they at 5?
5, but apparently they love Joe Burrow.
Well, they got the picks. I think they got 2 firsts or 3 firsts and 2 seconds, something like that, or swap it. But
if I'm them, I trade up to 2 and get Tua.
Tua's a real deal. I think Detroit at 3 should take him if Redskins go Chase Young. I don't know why they wouldn't. Let him sit and get healthy for a year or two. Stafford's not going to be there forever.
Stafford's like 34 and has a broken back at this
point. He's like 30.
Either way, he's been hurt too much. Let Tua sit there.
I mean, the injuries, yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
I just think he can't miss. You see that video of him going step back, step back, step back?
Yes, I loved it. So we're going to go with Jimmy G on this, correct?
Yes. Stafford is 32 for the folks at home. So we're right.
See, Kyle, we get each other. We get each other. That's just good podcast host. And I have a quick top 10, a daily top 10.
Please.
The top 10 Bears. Number 10, the Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus. 9, Yogi Bear. 8, Ted. 7, a Kodiak Bear. 6, Jay Cutler. 5, Brown Bear. 4, Grizzly Bear / John Morant, because he's a Grizzly. Get it, guys? 3 Panda, 2 Black Bear, and 1 Polar Bear, specifically the Coca-Cola bears that come around every Christmas.
Fuck those guys. They're assholes.
Get them out. Get them out. Get them out.
The Polar Bear literally sat there this Christmas.
Get them out.
Get them out. That bird struggle opening up that Coca-Cola bottle. The whole family sat there and laughed and watched it as it used its beak, and it couldn't figure it out.
Kyle, get him out.
I think Panda might be too low.
Yogi Bear at 9 is absurd.
Not enough. Sorry. Panda should be maybe 2, maybe 1.
See, I'm fond of black bears because that's the bear I saw at my house. And when I called you immediately after, Kyle, and told you I saw a bear and said, let's bet the Bears tonight. And I put a lot of money on them against the Redskins and they won. So I'm fond of black bears.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. What does Dwight say the best bear is?
I think Jim it's a black bear.
I think Jim says black bear and Dwight says false. But I'll have to go back and check the tape on that one.
All right. Have we ever seen the grizzly bear hairless? Have we ever seen that image?
Wait, say that again?
The grizzly bear without hair. Have you ever seen that?
I don't know. I'm not looking into that. I don't need to see that.
You'll think less of bears. They're fucking disgusting. Looks like a rat, giant rat.
I love bears. I won't do that.
Okay, well you got to put Yogi Bear up there a little bit higher. I can't believe you have him at 9. There's a campground in PA.
Do you think you should be above the Kodiak Bear at 7?
I don't even know what a Kodiak Bear is. Sounds like an asshole.
It's just another brown bear, pretty much. It's like all it is.
Wow. What about the grizzly bear from the Chew?
He'll be included on the grizzly bear / John Morant / Grizzly Chew camp bear.
Okay, that's
a big one. Even higher. That's a lot of bear.
That's a lot of bear. Top 10 list for bears. That's a tough list.
Okay, I do have a quick top 10 that does transition into our main segment pretty nicely here.
Let's hear it.
Top 10 holidays. We talked about this loosely yesterday, so we have a pretty
holidays.
Yeah, so we have a pretty good ranking so far already built in.
Let's hear
10, pretty much last place. I counted them up. There's basically only 10 holidays anyway. So 10 and last place is New Year's Day, which is better than New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve can get out of here. Number 9 is Earth Day. 8's Easter. Yeah, Earth Day's 9 just as a shot to New Year's Eve. That's all. 8's Easter. 7's Halloween. Not that big of a Halloween guy, but it gets weighted heavily for like the times when you're a kid because you do get candy for like a solid 15 years for free.
I think that's low, and I'll get to my Halloween point at the end, but continue.
6, I did sneak it in there. It's an unofficial holiday. I put the Super Bowl. The game kind of sucks, but it is just a really nice time to get together with everybody and celebrate football. 5. This one's personal. I'm a big St. Patrick's Day guy. Some might say it's too high.
I think that's fair ranking. It's a very fair ranking.
Okay. For 4th of July, one of my favorite like day drinking things. It's always super nice out. I like the fireworks. I like being around everybody I'm with on 4th of July. Do you think that's too high?
No, fireworks
Nah.
all the way. In on fireworks.
Okay, 3 actually sneakily coming in at 3rd is Labor Day. Just one of my favorite holidays in general. Labor Day weekend's always nice, and I just like the spirit of Labor Day where it's just the boys getting together and say, we need a day.
Good spirit.
I like
Two,
it.
here's where the controversy comes in, and I'm saying Thanksgiving is 2, and I'm giving Christmas 1.
I agree.
I do think Christmas is 1 just because it is such a more strong brand than Thanksgiving. You get all the movies, you get the build up for the month before time. Thanksgiving is like a big precursor, is like so good because it's a precursor to Christmas. So, Christmas #1 holiday, in my opinion.
Honorable mention the night before Thanksgiving.
Yes. Wow, the Wednesday before.
Very honorable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that might bump New Year's Eve right off this list.
Here's my thing with Halloween. I have gone through stages of Halloween where, like, obviously you love it when you're younger, but then you get to, like, the teenage stage, and like, oh, Halloween's so fucking lame. I'm not gonna dress up. But I don't know. Now that I'm older, I'm kind of back in on Halloween. I think Halloween's a good time. I like dressing up and acting like a dickhead. It's fun.
It's pretty cyclical, so I looked at it like I really liked the candy part till I was like 15, then I grew out of it, and then kind of started
Never
getting
go out of
around
candy.
at like 21 to like 25, whenever like it's like we're going out and the girls are dressing slutty. So like that's always fun. Now I'm like kind of old and bitter and the bar scene's wearing on me, so now I'm kind of out on Halloween again.
Now, Thomas, you're a Halloween guy, aren't you?
Right now, I'm a big Halloween guy, but I think like once I have a few kids and I have to take them around a fucking neighborhood for a couple hours.
Yeah, get it
You
out.
gotta go. You gotta go door to door and small talk.
Get
And,
it
hey, this is my kid. He's a fucking Frankenstein. Like, what are you gonna do?
Fun Halloween story for the listeners at home. One Halloween, I went dressed as Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh. I was at a bar.
I love that costume.
It was a good costume. And this smoking hot girl came up to me and was like, "Are you Jim Harbaugh?" I'm like, "Why, yes, I am." She goes, "Oh, I'm an Ohio State fan." I'm like, "Wait, it's just a costume," and she just walked away into the night.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very upsetting.
Would you say that was your best Halloween costume?
Ooh, but no, my best Halloween costume in 2nd grade, I was Austin Powers, but the second house I went to, I threw up right inside the guy's house. That was a big
show
bummer.
off the costume.
That's a great costume.
Dude, it was awesome.
That's way funnier than a 2nd grader should be capable of for a costume.
Yeah, it was great, and I got sick and I opened the door and I threw up in his house. How mad would you fucking be if a little rat kid just threw up in your house? You're passing up candy.
Furious. Were you just stuffing candy down your throat or what?
I just was sick, but I'm like, I'm not gonna miss Halloween. And I'm not
just
sick.
Eating candy and walking.
Some would say Hazleton's flu game right there.
We made it to one house, but all right, the main segment.
Yeah.
And now again, this is the deadest of dead times of all the dead times, so there's not much to talk about. However, and it's not even close to Christmas, but we've decided for the ages 7, 17, and 27, gifts that would make for the best Christmas.
Yep. I think we're going to do 3 each, just
yeah.
Is that what we agreed on?
We're going to start with age 7, and I'd like to start.
Okay.
Why do you get to start?
I'm the oldest.
Okay, go ahead.
That's fair.
I think this plays for literally any age, but 7 especially because you're a young lad, and it just makes you so happy. A puppy.
That's bold.
That's a trump card right there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get it out of the way.
I've never got like anywhere close to a puppy for Christmas.
I got one puppy for Christmas, and it was the best.
That is awesome.
Box, like wrapped up, or is this in the corner?
Well, we got him technically like 2 days before Christmas, but when we got, because we had to drive, I think, out to Cranberry to get him, It was actually at a Krispy Kreme. We picked him up. Like me and my sister thought we were just going there to get donuts. My dad had this big trench coat on, and he like whipped it open. And there's this black lab with a red ribbon on. It was pretty cute.
Man, that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm on top of that.
Thomas, what would you go with now? Let's go with you because you're the guest.
All right, if I'm 7 years old, I think getting a go-kart would just be absolutely fantastic.
Oh, wow.
I don't know.
You want to talk about Trump and puppy? Shit. No, that Trump's fucking puppy.
Because, like, 7 years old, I don't know what age that is. Like, I don't remember being 7 at all. I don't think I was. But, like, you get a go-kart, and that's just freedom right there. Like, you can go anywhere you want. You can just go around the yard, just rip up the dirt, rip up your parents' lawn, and they hate it. But you're free. You're 7 years old.
But they gave it to you, so it's their fault.
It's like getting a license and unlocking the world just on a 7-year-old scale.
Oh my god! Like you can go to the neighbor's yard and drive around there. It's like going to a different city.
That's great. So mine's actually smaller. I don't know if it's because I was poor or what. I had no idea. But my number one gift as a 7-year-old was like one of those Oshkosh basketball hoops, like the adjustable ones that you could just.
I have a basketball hoop. I have a basketball hoop on here.
Yes.
That's a good one.
It's not a full-size basketball hoop for a 7-year-old. I think that's a lot to handle. I'm talking about the one where like you can adjust it to like 6 feet max and just absolutely cram on it. One of my favorite gifts of all time.
We were playing that like if I had a hoop right now, I'd still hoop on it. Like a little like Fisher Price hoop.
Yep.
We would play
Fisher Price hoop.
Literally all high school.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like that gift would have lasted me until my 17-year-old Christmas, which we'll get to later.
Which we will get to later. Kyle, I'm stunned you didn't say this, so I'm just gonna get it out of the way. A game console of any kind.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah, I got PlayStation 1 from when I was 7 at Christmas, and it was dope.
Oh, fantastic. I remember getting that. My first game was Twisted Metal 4, and I was the one where you just drive around. You literally blow up cars. They had like the special effects of like the people screaming whenever you blow up a car. And I'm just like 7 years old with my dad playing it. PlayStation 1, though, that was the first console. I never got to
that was my first. I didn't know. I wasn't an N64 guy either.
That's what I was going to say was, so I wanted an N64 so bad, like right around this age. And my parents made the executive decision to go PlayStation.
They know.
I couldn't be more thankful. They were so much smarter than I was at the time. That PlayStation set me down the right video game path for the next 10 years.
I have a quick take. I think PlayStation 1 is severely underrated. Severely underrated.
Really?
Yep.
Because everyone like nowadays like, oh, gotta get N64 so you can play Mario Kart, Super Smash. No, PlayStation 1 was the shit.
Spyro.
Yes. Spyro and Crash.
Bandicoot. Yes. I see it. I see it being played again. It's coming back.
What a tandem. What a fucking tandem those two are. And they weren't even in the same game. All right, you're up. What you got? That was a nice rant we had right there, fellas. That was a really good rant.
Yep.
So we're going number 2 for age 7.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going Beyblade set.
I'll be honest, I don't know what that is. So explain.
Never had Beyblades.
That's the one where you have like the ripcord and you fight your friends with Beyblades.
That's right. It was like a little. It was like a Jewish dreidel, but like on steroids. Like these things had claws, and you had a fucking dome arena. We'd go in like tan time. We'd have these just rip sessions of just Beyblades, these plastic pieces of shit, and we'd be just ripping them. You put them right here, and you pull it on a string, and you drop it right into the dome, and you pretty much go at it for like 30
I'm
seconds.
looking at it right now.
They're awesome.
I wasn't familiar. Looks very cool though. So I'm good. As a 7-year-old,
You weren't familiar with that.
I swear to God, I wasn't. But I like it. I like it.
I mean, they're timeless. If we brought them in right now, we could actually have a good time for like 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But as a 7-year-old, that's 2 hours worth of fun.
Oh yeah.
Those months.
They had like the big arena that like different arenas that you could buy and just rip them into each other. It was a good time.
So you remember him, Kyle?
I do.
Yeah.
Maybe Connor's just too old and he's just showing his age right now.
Yeah,
I'm embarrassed right now. Let's just move on to Kyle's.
This might be a personal one, but I still feel like everybody was super into him. Getting like a really sick Lego set or multiple of them around this time, very important.
Fuck
That's really important too for separating the smart kids from the dumb kids, is because like the smart kids could handle Legos. Like we were responsible enough to like build everything properly. I forget what the dumb kid Lego were, those kinetics.
They had the logs. They were still doing logs.
Right, that was for the dumb
The
kids.
logs.
Yeah, they
It
couldn't
was
figure out
really
how to
nice
build
that
them.
my parents thought highly enough of me as a 7-year-old kid to give me the responsibility of Legos. So thank you guys. Great gift. Very versatile. Super into Legos. So that's a big gift for me at age 7.
Yeah. Have you guys ever ventured into like the toy aisle nowadays and seen just like a whole aisle dedicated to Legos?
Yeah.
It's
crazy
still-
how it popped
That's
up.
good to know. That's good to know.
It
I
is
like
good to see.
that. I like that a lot.
I've been to Disney World in the last 15 years, but Lego World, where like they have like all those crazy buildings, that wouldn't have happened without us as kids getting super into Legos.
This shit is insane. They have like a life-size Woody of Legos, and it's terrifying, but it's just unbelievable. You, like,
They
can't
have
look away.
dragon-sized dragon down there now. It's pretty nuts.
Fuck.
So going off of Legos, I was given Legos as a young lad because they, like you said, Kyle, they're for smart people. I might not be the smartest person, but I was smart enough to never like really use the Legos because I knew better. Self-awareness.
Yep, absolutely. Don't want to embarrass yourself.
Self-awareness. For my last one, I think I could be. It's probably a little young, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it anyways. I think like a good jersey at 7 is a good
Oh,
gift.
absolutely.
I think that's a good
You're
gift.
starting. That's like when you get like
Yeah.
the best player in
Mhm.
the city. Like you get a Lemieux, or you get a.
Or not even that, because I remember at 7, I think I got like a John Elway jersey, just
Yeah.
like the best player in like John Elway, Barry Sanders. Those were the two I had. Kobe Bryant, like those were
That-
RIP.
That was the best because that was before you developed like strong allegiances to like teams.
Yeah.
And you could just freely be like, oh, give me this guy. And your parents would just be like, all right, well, our kid's stupid and disloyal, but we'll give him this. My first jersey ever, Dante Culpepper. Pretty cool first
Good
jersey.
jersey. Very good jersey.
I think mine was John Starks
Wow.
Wait, for the Knicks?
for the Knicks.
What were you doing with that?
My dad gave it to him. I think that's the first one I remember. It's first basketball jersey I know I had. As far as football went, it was John Elway, Barry Sanders, Steve Young. A fucking solid trio right there.
Very solid. My first jersey was a Dante Stallworth Eagles alternative black jersey. And then that's before he scored a guy. And then I still have that jersey.
What's the most random jersey you've ever owned?
That one for sure. Dante Stallworth on the Eagles. He's 18, and so I'd wear it sometimes, and they'd be like, "Why do you have a Jeremy Maclin jersey?" It's like, no, even worse. It's Dante Stallworth.
Kyle, I have 2 in mind for me. No, 3 actually.
Okay, it is actually Dante Culpepper's the first jersey I asked for. First jersey I got is my most random for sure. And it's actually kind of an insult looking back on it. So like I spent like my first like conscious years in Chicago, Illinois during the like Jordan era. And my sister got a Michael Jordan jersey. Pretty awesome.
Selfish.
My jersey was Luke Longley. The fucking goofy.
What?
Yeah.
Not even Scottie Pippen. Or Rodman. You went Luke fucking Longley.
Luke Longley dunking on my Fisher Price suit. I think I need to talk.
Man in the middle.
That's unbelievable.
I've never even like thought of the implications of that till right now. I think I need to call my parents after this episode. That's super upsetting.
You got to find that jersey.
That'd be a sick jersey to wear at
That would be
Coachella, though.
unreal.
Yeah.
Like a sick Coachella jersey.
Yeah, I'm pretty
That was
sure.
a great third gift.
Yeah.
So for my most random jerseys, this is probably the most random one, but I want to say the other two because I like them more. Do you remember Michael Robinson, the Penn State quarterback, who's
Yeah.
now on the NFL Network?
He was a fullback, right, in Seattle?
I had his 49ers jersey.
That's awesome.
Christ.
I had that. I had a Takeo Spikes Bills jersey. You know what? This actually might be my favorite. I had a Byron Leftwich Black Jags jersey.
That's
The
awesome.
Black Jags jersey.
Yeah.
Those are fantastic.
Yeah.
Byron Leftwich is one of my like low key favorite players of all time. The
Dude, I
Most
still
emotion ever.
can't believe he wasn't good.
incredible.
Oh, where they picked him up and like carried. That was great. That's great.
Also, weird jersey too that I had very early on. I don't know if you know who Kyle Wright is, but he was the quarterback after Ken Dorsey for Miami, and just Miami went to immediate shit underneath his route.
Did he wear a visor?
Yeah, and he was number 3.
Okay, I remember him now.
Yep, no good though. Helped collapse the Miami program.
Thomas,
Generic white name.
your gift now.
So my third gift, I'm just going to Nerf football, man. Like those,
Can't
you
be
get
it.
those like as a kid. You go out in
Yeah.
the backyard and you sling it like 50 yards, and you're like, I'm going pro. Like, that was the best gift ever. These things,
Dude,
remember the one with the tail on them, and you just zip them, and they'd whistle away from you.
Yeah.
You could just toss them like literally 100 yards. They were the best.
How far do you think Pat Mahomes could throw one of those if he like really got a hold of it?
I think 125 yards, easy.
I was gonna say 700 yards roughly. Like he can throw that out of the stadium.
Like if he got one of those, the really small ones with the tail on them, where you could literally
Yes.
swing it, like I'm sure he could toss it like a football field and a half.
He could put it into orbit. I just
I-
want to see that now.
I'd love to see that. They should do that whenever they do like the skills competition at the Pro Bowl.
Yep.
Kyle, your last gift for age 7.
I mean, I had this one. It's a lot like Thomas's go-kart, but this one I got my bike too, and it's the same thing. Just unlocking the 7-year-old world.
Big time
It's-
gift.
It's an
That's
important
steal
life.
the last pick of the draft, although this isn't a draft.
Right. It teaches you an important life skill for the rest of your life at this point. So that was very big for me as well. I'm going bike. What brand bike were you most loyal to growing up?
The Mongoose, man. That logo was so sick as a kid.
Yep. I was a Huffy guy.
Huffy's good too.
Honorable mention to the scooter.
Yeah, the Razor scooter
Razor.
crushed your ankle.
Fuck yeah.
Dude, scooters were cool as fuck.
Riding those barefoot and hitting the brakes, just burning the fuck out of your foot. It taught you a lot of life lessons, those scooters.
So we're
Trying-
moving on. Oh wait, no.
Trying to do the tail whip and just crushing your ankle on a scooter was
every
always a
single
staple.
time.
And now you see these kids on the social media, they're doing like 4 of them in the air. Like, how do you even
Yeah.
practice
On
that?
the
People have feet.
It is nice to see kids still doing scooters with hoverboards around. Scooters are a timeless classic. Glad that tradition's carrying on.
Just a quick take. The 2 girls in the living room with those horse
The
heads
one-
with the stick, and they were on the hoverboards rolling around. That if that's not 2020 in a nutshell, then I don't know what else is.
Have any of you guys ever been on a hoverboard?
For a second, I was like, this ain't for
Yeah, I
me.
was gonna say maybe like my jerk off nephews.
You're like, woo, a little wobbly.
That's it.
I'd fall in half a second. So we're moving on to 17. I think we kind of crushed a 7-year-old's Christmas right there. Like we smashed out the part. Whoever that 7-year-old is, they just had the best Christmas they'll probably ever have until we bring him to 17. And first one, again, I'm going. No, you start, Thomas, because I started at 7. You start at 17. That's fair.
Okay, 17. I thought this is one of my best ones. A hand-me-down car.
Oh, fuck! I had a car.
If you have an older sibling, if not, then it's just like, hey, here's your first car. They give you the keys. It's like a shitty '98 Oldsmobile. It still smells like fucking cigarettes, and there's still half a pack in the dashboard, and it's just like the best present of all time.
An important side note: if you ever got like a new car when you were young for Christmas, fuck you. Like,
Go to hell.
hate
Go
that.
to fucking
It has to
go
be.
to
It has
hell.
to be a used car.
First.
Yeah, don't appreciate the kids who got like a Mercedes Benz for Christmas. Like, fuck that. You don't live in the real world.
My car was $2,000, and it was loaded. A '98. It had a sunroof. It had. That's all it had, but it was sick as fuck.
Dude, a sunroof in those formative years is just incredible to have.
You were the man if your car had a fucking sunroof in high school.
Yeah.
The
You
man.
pull back the cover, it's pretty much over. If you have a girl in the passenger seat, she sees that.
I didn't.
Put on the windows because there's a flood in here. Kyle, you want to get the second one?
So that's basically a great theme though. So 7-year-old is all about just your primal base instincts and what you want for the immediate need. When you're 17, you're kind of like starting to like develop a taste in like what you want for Christmas finally, instead of just like pulling stuff out of thin air. So 17, I'm gonna go shoes here because
Yep.
one of the items, like, I don't think it's a 27-year-old item quite, but this is like where you can't afford stuff that you want and your parents go out of your way to help you out with that. So you're getting like a nice pair of shoes for Christmas for like your senior year of high school going into college, very important, and you need your parents to get a nice pair of shoes there.
That'd be
It's
nice.
a great one.
It's a lot of pressure on the parent. Like, they could fuck it up easily. You know?
Yep.
It's also one you have to tell them in advance, like, hey, I want these shoes for Christmas.
You gotta put it in like a fucking PowerPoint,
Yeah.
Microsoft Word, like
why you need these shoes.
every avenue you got.
Just like put lists underneath your bed and hope they find them.
That was the biggest risk is like if you want a certain hoodie or something, like if they don't get it right, then fuck.
Right. You're stuck with it too at that point.
Stuck with it.
Say, I don't want this anymore. You know, you gotta take it.
Now, I had one I was going to save, but I'm going to save it because, like a good co-host does, I'm going to transition off of that because, like you just said, you can't afford things at 17. So the best gift you can ever get, money.
Boom.
Yeah,
I had that one, Connor. That is like the
That's
17-year-old. You're like, I just want money. Like, you can't get my gifts right. Like, fuck you.
And guess what? That's on my list for 27 as well. But yeah, I just because like you might be working a job at 17, like your senior in high school. You're probably not, but just getting that card, thinking, oh, fucking card from grandma, $200, bank, like that goes a long fucking way.
Did you guys have jobs at 17?
I first started working as a senior in high school. I was 18.
Okay. I remember like trying. Like there was one day where I think it was me, Paul Orris, and Casey Siegel. We went to Miracle Mile in Monroeville, and we were like, all right, guys, we're getting fucking jobs today. We like put 50 applications in around Miracle Mile, like every possible store. Nobody would have us. So I guess nobody really wanted like shitty high school kids unless you had a hookup. So did not have a job senior year.
That's the thing. You had to know somebody. Like I lucked
That's
out.
how I got hired at Dick's because Holden hooked me up.
Yep.
What?
Shout out Holden.
Dick's Diner.
No, Sporting Goods, son.
Oh, fuck, you're living lavish at 17.
Yeah. That's a career for some people.
Seriously, whenever I was 17, I had this job at a fucking, you won't believe this, but it was like a Target shoot, like clay pigeons, like a sporting clay shit. And it was the worst job. Whenever I think of like the worst fucking job, just imagine being out in like 10-degree weather just scoring 5 racist white dudes shooting clay pigeons, and if they shoot 2 birds at a time. Clay pigeons, those orange discs, they call them birds.
Right. Pull!
Exactly. So you got to scream into the microphone. So these 5 guys, I'm out here scoring, and if they miss one, you got to say like yay and nay, and then they're looking at their birds the whole time. They can see them. A little chip means they hit it, and sometimes you score it wrong, and you would go yay nay, 1 for 2, and then these guys would turn around and they'd be like, I hit that fucking bird. Like, if I can't feel my fingers, I'm like, all right, bud, I don't give a shit. There's 30 fucking clay pigeons. Just shoot your shot.
I'm gonna push back.
It was
I'm gonna push back on that being the worst job, because prior to Dick's Sporting Goods, not Dick's Diner, Dick's Sporting Goods, I worked at Eaton Park for a month. That fucking sucked all the dicks in the world.
Were you a dishwasher?
You better believe I was.
Fuck yeah, that was the worst job ever. Barbecue night, Thursday, just ribs and beans.
No, Sunday you get the church crowd.
Oh, those racist bigots, they come in there just ready to yell at anyone.
Dude,
yeah, seriously.
That
the Sunday after church lunch crowd is the stingiest, worst customer service that you can possibly have to give somebody.
The Mother crew.
Yeah.
We're getting off topic. Connor, you up on number 1?
Yeah, you're up, Tom. We're on 3 right now, I think. We're on 17. Number two.
Okay. Yeah, so you picked money. That was a great one. That was like my number 2. I'm going to go a complete DVD set of like Rocky or Back to the Future. I think at 17 you're like, you know what? I'm
bringing it with you.
Like, Rocky was, growing up, one of my favorite movies.
What's your favorite Rocky?
Number 2.
4, but carry on.
I mean, 4 is great as well. They're all great.
Yeah, just carry on.
So I'm going complete DVD set. And then my top 3, like mid-2000s, I went Rocky 1, Lord of the Rings 2, and Back to the Future 3. So
love that.
If I were to get that, I mean, I'm a happy kid. I don't need anything else. It's either I get that and then like some socks and underwear, and I'd be like, thanks.
Dude, do not sleep on socks as a Christmas gift. Do not sleep.
No, so underrated. Like, you get a fresh pair of socks.
Yeah, don't spoil any of my later picks.
Okay, I won't. Because I have a great one for my next one.
Something about the DVDs, though, back in the day, like, that used to matter. Like, we didn't have Netflix or anything. You were judged by the merits of your DVD collection, and you needed your parents to hook you up with that on Christmas. That's a great one.
Terrific one, actually.
Mine is actually kind of similar, just a different angle. It's just a pure video game. Like, your parents coming in.
I had that.
Your parents coming in, like, this is why Call of Duty has been a staple in my life, just because they mastered the November release just for you to get it on Christmas. Same with NHL was usually always around September, but like Christmas time was where you caught up video games with the rest of your friends. If you didn't get a game on Christmas, you just left that game behind forever. So video games, very important on Christmas. Shout out my parents, too, for always getting the correct ones. They never missed on what the popular video game was. Very important.
That's big. Like, if you ask for Call of Duty and they got you, like,
gotta get the right one.
Or like Tom Clancy, like, it's over. You can't go back.
Right, absolutely.
God, that's a terrific one. I've never asked for too many video games in my Christmas days, but whenever I did, my parents always they got the hookup. I think the best one I ever got, it's a tie for 2, was Halo 3, my all-time favorite game, and for PlayStation 2, Madden 2002 with Dante Culpepper on the cover. Anyways,
love that one. That was the year they started this intros where like your whole team would come out of the tunnel together and they'd like all be dancing when they came out. That was fucking awesome.
This was my big one actually, but I had to use money as a transition from yours. But 17. Most likely is the year your senior year of high school. You're about to go to college.
Right.
Getting clothes of the college you're gonna go to, I think, is just like a big one. I do like.
It's an exciting one.
It is a really exciting one. Like you open up a gift and it's like, ooh, this is like a Penn State not Penn State, fuck Penn State, but like an Oregon sweatshirt.
I got a Lock Haven sweatshirt.
Yeah, like something like that. Like you got all excited and shit. Like I don't know. I think that's a good gift for a 17-year-old.
It is.
Absolutely. But you have to be going to a sick college. If you're going to fucking Lock Haven or you're going to Shippensburg,
you are
going to
shitting
Edinburgh.
on Lock Haven. What's your deal with Lock Haven? Don't talk about Lock Haven. What'd they do to you?
I mean, who calls themselves Lock Haven?
The Lock.
The Lock. I'm sorry, I did tell Lock Haven there. You know, I apologize. Great university. They're shutting down, I think, because of the budget, but good run.
I don't think we know anybody that went to Lock Haven. It's fine.
No. No one important.
Joey Latta played DB at Lock Haven.
Again, no one important. Latta.
There.
We are on round 3. Yeah, last gift. Fuck, I need to come up with one.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at now.
Yeah, money one just crushed me. But I'm going to go with the iPod Nano.
Oh! Fuck.
And here's the reason.
God, that's good.
If you
I got mine actually.
If you were the one who got like that 64 gigabyte and it was just like the best thing on the market and you could have like 10,000 songs, fuck you. But the iPod Nano was just like, here's 500, here's 1,000 songs, this is all you need. Like the playlist.
I only need 500 songs.
That's all you need. You need a good playlist.
Yep.
And the iPod Nano, sleek design. It was like as big as your hand and as thick as. It was just thick.
Yep.
But, I mean,
Thick.
it changed the game. You went from the Walkman CD player. You were walking around with that. And then you got this little thing in your pocket, and it was just like a game changer. You pull that out.
That was absolutely big too, is because at that point we were so developed as kids in stealing music from the internet. So the more space that you had on your thing, you could
Shout out LimeWire.
God, what a run.
Shout out torrents too. That was a big thing of mine. Connor, mine's kind of building off yours about preparing for college and having a really sweet hookup for like the last summer that you're at home. It's like it doesn't have to be huge, but I'm saying you need a nice old 32-inch TV.
I thought you were going to take mine.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be anything crazy, but just like a nice solid TV that you can take to college and just have for years to come. I had a 32-inch Vizio I got when I was 17. Took that to college, lasted me my whole career. Great TV. Thank you on Christmas again.
So here's the thing with my last gift. This is the type of gift where it's like the only gift you get at Christmas. And with all the gifts we just said, if your parents give you this too, they're just loaded and they spoil you and fuck off. But I'm going to say it anyways. They pay for your senior week trip.
I wish.
I'm just saying, like, that didn't happen to me, but, like, there are those parents out there, like, they'll pay, like, that's your Christmas gift. They pay for your senior week trip. So it's a cop-out of an answer, but it's just the one I'm going with.
I'm perfectly fine with that. That would be a great gift to give. And
yeah. Again, not me. I paid my way to go to senior week because I'm a hardworking man, but just thought that is
absolutely.
I was fishing for stuff, and that was the one.
So what did you spend your graduation money on? Because I've heard that is actually meant for books. Completely went and blew it on like $1,200 worth of DJ equipment to like try to make that my dream. That didn't really work out. Did you ever do anything like that?
Mine all went to just like booze, food, and like other dumb shit.
Life expense.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so we're on age 27 at this point. So
you were leading us off now,
last Christmas. Yeah, I guess I will go first. And I think the central theme for 27, you can afford stuff now. It's not like you're 17, but you want things bought for you that are inconvenient to buy, that you don't feel like spending money on. Just put the onus on somebody else. And this is number one, love it now every year, socks and underwear. It's a cliche, a timeless one, but it's just something I never feel like spending my own money on. So thank you to everybody who buys me socks and underwear for Christmas. You're the ones who keep me going during the week whenever I should be out of underwear. So shout out everybody who does that.
You the real MVP. So I will not say money this time. I will do it sort of with a twist. I'll go with gift cards. Gift cards they're just. I mean, it's the same thing, but gift cards still play. They play.
What gift card would get you excited?
It's got to be for like at least $100. Like I know that's selfish, but no, we can go as low as 50. But like a $25 gift card, keep it.
It's Christmas. It's the thought that counts.
Amazon is just the first one that comes to mind, but I don't know if I mean it.
It's perfectly fine. You can buy anything on Amazon.
I bought a grinder off Amazon once.
That's pretty cool.
With a gift card I got from work.
See, the gift card that I love getting is Dick's Sporting Goods, just because like
something like that or Nike or shit.
Dick's has like great shit. It's just they're overpriced. It's the only thing. You could go like shop around and try to find their stuff everywhere. But if you get a Dick's gift card, then you can just buy the whole store that day and just be like, all right, well, I saved $50. That's the markup. We're good.
I'd rather you spit in my face than give me an iTunes gift card. Just saying. We lost you, Thomas. Talk.
Hello.
All right, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
All right.
I put in the AirPod.
We lost you again.
I think we're good.
We're good?
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I put in the AirPods and I could hear you guys, but I guess I couldn't be heard.
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, the gift card idea is fantastic. I love the fact that you can go into Dick's, but you can't buy anything because everything's so expensive. Like you get a Big League Chew and you're fine. $25 right there.
So like, true. Big League Chew and like a discount Penguins hat.
Yeah, that's all you get. Here's a $50 gift card. Here's your hat and socks. When you go to Marshall's and they have the same pair of socks, like 6 sets of Nike socks for $10.
Yep.
I don't know how to get away with it, but just walking in there and seeing all the cool shit they have. Like Dick's is a fantastic store, but they're just like
it's ridiculous how overpriced they are.
Absurd.
I was saying though, Connor, you took my other one. I had money and gift cards, so
you can use money. Money was not said. Money was not said. You can use money. No. That's allowed.
27 money, like figure it out, dude. Who's up here?
You're up.
I'm itching for this one. Okay, like at 27, like Kyle was saying, like at this point, you just want you want Christmas to be a little bit of a nice time to take it all in, see the family, the friends, material things, they don't really matter anymore. At this point in my life, 27, I'm 27 now, so like
prove it.
I'm not asking for much these days. I want my aunt to settle on one guy. I want my mom to quit smoking cigs, and maybe like a bunch of Crunch Box, like a box of Cheez-Its would be fantastic. But I'm gonna go with pajama bottoms.
Yeah,
I think that would be fantastic. Like, who the hell goes out and buys pajamas as a man? Unless you're
the ant one through
Hopefully she doesn't watch this, dude. If she hears it, I'm in big trouble.
Here's the thing. As I'm composing myself, pajama bottoms is a 10 out of 10 gift. Could not agree more.
They are so rated.
I got a pair of Lacoste ones this year. They're the best. Yeah.
You're just melting in your bed with those on.
Yeah.
I've been wearing pajama pants for 7 of the last 15 days at this point, just because I don't have to be out in public. I get to be comfortable. They're like, they're like kind of better sweatpants. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they are. I mean, they're fantastic. They're so versatile. If you want to
Yep.
be that guy, I know. Shout out to Rameli. He was that guy in high school where he would just wake up.
We
and
need
be
to
like,
get Rameli on the show. We need to get Rameli on the show.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
get Rem guy on the show. Yeah,
But
but the thing, like, when people were him in high school, people just like shit on him, like, oh, he's a stoner, doesn't give a fuck. It's like, no, dude, he was just ahead of his time
He had to figure out the whole time.
the entire time.
Like, you look back, you probably woke up like 20, 30 minutes earlier to get ready, shower, put on a nice outfit.
Take the shower out. The shower did not happen.
But looking back on it, you could have got an extra half hour of sleep if you just woke up, were out of bed, wore your PJs and a dirty old T-shirt, and you still got the diploma, and we're rolling.
I believe
Yep.
the look was the pajama pants and a hoodie.
Yeah. What kind of shoes, though? What kind of shoes? If Crocs were big back then, I'd
Maybe like Vans. Like old ratty Vans.
Fat Farm.
I don't own any pairs, but I like them.
I'm just saying.
Who had a pair of Fat Farms?
I did not. I did
I was
not.
never cool enough for them.
How about Heelys? Anybody have Heelys?
No, I wish, but no.
And they looked cool as shit. Just people just like gliding around the hallways.
Sliding to lunch.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't impressed, because I was very impressed by Heelys.
Me too.
Kyle, what do you have for gift number 2?
Well, Thomas hit the nail on the head where it's not really about material possessions so much as just kind of soaking in the holiday. So I put as one of the best gifts is being at home, having like your mom cook you breakfast, pretty much just take care of you for the day like old times. I've been out of the house for 10 years now at this point. College, straight into like living in an apartment in the city. And just going home and being taken care of is fucking awesome. And my mom loves it too. Like, she gets so excited about that shit just to like have me home and be able to like cook for me and everything again. That's fucking awesome. And just having the day off in general for work is so appreciated by me at this point. Just to have that day where you don't have to do anything. Mom takes care of you. Fucking love it. Great Christmas present.
It's the simple things. Christmas stories on the whole day.
Yep.
Wait, everyone's favorite Christmas movie, go.
Christmas Vacation. Chevy Chase.
I like it. Kyle.
I've actually slowly brainwashed my family over the last 3 years. We've done away with the Christmas Story entirely. We just watch all of the Office Christmas episodes on loop all day. So, like, that's my Christmas tradition now. I guess if I had to pick a movie, sleeper pick, I'll Be Home for Christmas, but featuring Jonathan Taylor Thomas. It's one of my favorite ones.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas. For me, it's a tie. They're very basic bitch picks, but it's the 2 Christmas movies I watch every year, and it would be Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown, or Peanuts Christmas, whatever the fuck the name is. Those are my 2.
Timeless classics.
Timeless classics. Now it is my turn. Again, kind of going off of more so Thomas than Kyle's. Kyle's was very sentimental, and I liked that a lot because that's a great Christmas gift. Just like a really nice like sweater or something, like a nice like button-up shirt that like you could probably afford, but it would set you back a little. But just something really nice like that.
What kind of sweater are you looking for? Like if they got you a sweater from, I don't know, what's like a standard brand? Like an Old Navy sweater, would you be pissed?
I mean, come on, like I can buy an Old Navy sweater.
Absolutely. But like if you were given an Old Navy sweater, it fit you nice and it looked nice on you, would you be as happy as getting like a Ralph Lauren or a
Depends which one looked better, to be quite honest with you. Depends which one looked better.
I would be just as happy because that's the one thing, like, if a mom hooks you up with something that you like and are going to wear, that's the best gift of all. It doesn't really matter what the brand is. It's just saving you the convenience of shopping and giving you something that you can wear.
I'm
not brand heavy by any means.
Just depends which one looks better.
Yeah.
Are you going sweater then?
I'll go a nice sweater. Yes.
Nice sweater.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna roll off of that here. I'm gonna go with a nice pair of khaki pants.
Ah, damn, that's a fucking good one.
Fuck. No one wants to go shopping for pants ever. I know I don't.
It is the worst.
One of the worst things to do. Like, I mean,
because
you
try them all on and shit. Like sweaters is easy, like large and mine, but pants got to try them all on. Continue though. Sorry.
You got the waist to check. You got the length, and you're always fluctuating. You know, every month is different. Quarantine month, I've been drinking. I'm a little bit heavier. Don't get on me for going 2 sizes up. But I got to get a pair of khakis that fit me for at least 6 months. If you get a pair of khakis and they're short after one wash, that's one of the worst feelings of all time.
Agreed.
Yep.
But if I get a pair of khakis for Christmas, it's like I'm set for the year. I'm going to wear these at least 3 times a week, and I'm going to look good. So khaki pants, number 2.
Khaki pants.
I love that pick. I'm just going to do a quick aside off both those because it's very similar, and I don't want to keep repeating it. But a winter jacket as well. I'm always toughing it out. In November. Just the last 3 years, I've gotten a nice winter jacket, like Columbia.
They are not cheap either. They are not cheap.
Super expensive.
It's insane. You look at the tag. The tag is absurd. You're like, this can be $100. North Face jacket's $300. What are we doing here?
Like a discounted one too.
Yeah, it should have a built-in umbrella for $300.
So, are you guys brand loyal to any winter jackets at this point?
I'm a brand snob, dude. I think North Face is just fucking unreal.
Yep.
But you know what?
I've
had the same North Face. I've had that go-to black jacket for literally probably 8 years now. And you put it through the wash once a year, and you're set.
Yeah, job done. Yep. That's the thing too. I have my jackets and put them through the wash, and it's we're good to go.
We're good.
However, I'm not turning down a new jacket.
No.
I'm also not dishing out the cash for it either. That's where I'm at.
So that's a great gift.
It's terrific.
Brand-wise, I'm Columbia through and through. And I've actually recently become a Duluth Trading Company guy. Great jacket, super warm. Very nice. Shout out them.
Great commercial.
But I will go a different direction since we did kind of do 3 clothing things in a row. I'm going to go the accessory route. I'm going to say a watch. At this time in life, it's not something that I want to spend money on, take the time to pick out. But it can change your business casual look forever. My parents got me a watch this Christmas. So thankful. Awesome gift. Didn't even ask for it. It was just a super nice surprise. And it's just all of a sudden I'm a watch guy. I feel like a fucking adult. So thank you guys.
Big time. Nice pick.
Yep.
This isn't my pick, but I just want to add it to the clothing category. Really nice vest. That's a great Christmas gift. Just throw a vest in. For my last pick, 27, you're getting older, doing shit for your own.
Wait, that wasn't your last pick? You just threw the vest in there?
I just want to give honorable mention. Well, I think it's
pick.
Then I.
Unreal.
We're done with the clothing. That was. Fuck.
All right, double mention, nice vest. It's a big time essential. Go ahead. Life preservers.
Thomas, I'm going to give you the floor right now. Speak why vest is a good pick. I didn't think you would say that. Wasn't my pick. I thought we were just done with clothing altogether. So I would like you to have the floor.
So are we going vest as in over a dress shirt or a Patagonia coat vest? Life preserver, Marty McFly shit.
Connor?
I think vest over a dress shirt is just an outstanding look. I really do. But let me hear your piece.
What do you want to hear? Why a vest is a great pick at 27? I think it is. I think it's a fantastic pick.
That's why I said it's an honorable mention, but you wanted this as a pick, so I take back my honorable mention because it's a draft pick right now.
It's a draft pick, but it's not a pick anymore because you said it. But I will say why it's a great pick. And here's why.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
You're not showing up to a Christmas party with the family with a shirt and tie on because you'd be an overdressed asshole.
Yes.
Okay, you got to throw on the vest. It turns everything down a notch. You have a tie, a nice shirt on. It's too much at a Christmas party with the family. No one wants to see that. You throw on the vest. You throw on a little bit of color, maybe a gray vest with a white shirt and a red tie. It's over. If your cousin's there and she's hot and you probably do her after a few drinks, here we go. The vest is working.
It's a great point.
Did we lose you, Thomas?
That is why the vest changes the game whenever everything's a little bit too serious at the Christmas party. Your uncle's going off about, his
politics,
and you're just sitting there with a nice vest on. You got the tie a little bit loose.
The tie has to be loose because, Thomas, that's the exact outfit I wore at Christmas. Like nice pants, a dress shirt, a vest, but my tie was a Christmas tie. You have to make the tie a little bit of fun.
Absolutely. I feel a fun tie. Santa.
Gotta be loose though. That's kind of my Christmas thing. I'll wear a tie loose though, because again, it's Christmas, get a little loose, but it's a Christmas tie.
I like the
love that.
But the vest overall, it turns the outfit down a notch because if you're wearing a vest, you got something on nice under it. But it just brings it down a notch where it can still be casual, but also be fancy. So.
Like they say in Talladega Nights, it's formal, but I'm here to party.
Exactly. That's the Twitter bio for a vest.
See, Connor, when you said a dress vest, I immediately thought of Superbad when they're making fun of McLovin for wearing the vest. That's exactly what
Aladdin, dude.
Yeah.
No. So is that your pick, Thomas? Or I'll just get my pick out of the way real quick.
Take your time. You got the stage. Let's hear your pick. This is the last pick.
It's just not gonna be as good as vest. Like we really hyped up vests there.
The vest got a lot of screen time.
Like 27, doing shit on your own, just like cooking, like stuff cooking related, whether it's like silverware, knives. I know they're technically the same thing, but like cutting knives, like plates, shit, any type of cooking shit.
Your aunt shows up and is just like, hey, I know that you've been moved out for a while. Here's a set of plates that I don't use anymore.
Yeah,
stuff like
that's
that.
it. That's exactly what we want, too.
It's not. I gotta be honest. I think the vest's the best gift you can get at 27.
Pretty solid.
All right, Thomas, your last
pick. Like a knife set or plates or anything like that. Like, it's just shit at 27 where you don't want to go out and get it. Like you said, Kyle, like, you don't want to go out and get a fucking knife set for $50.
Right.
You know?
It's like, I'll even pay for it. Just you go do it. That'll be the Christmas present.
Yeah, it's just all convenience at 27.
Yep.
But my last gift, I'm going to go with a wallet.
Oh, I like that.
Another gift where you don't really need one, but then you get a new wallet and you look at your old one and it just looks like night and day.
That's a low-key, like, sneaky awesome one. That's a great one, actually.
I mean, it all depends on the pockets, though. Like, I am a two-fold guy. Two-fold guy. It all depends, though. Connor, I feel like you're a one-fold guy.
Let me check my wallet real quick. Hold on. Carry on. Go on with your soliloquy.
So the two-fold, it allows you to have more slots for your cards. Nowadays, we got 1 million cards.
This is my wallet. Just the one. Wait.
One fold.
Yep. I feel like a bitch. It's
okay. I mean, every fold has its pros and cons. One fold, it's not as thick as a two-fold. So whenever you sit on it, your ass isn't sore. But either way, my ass is sore.
Where do you guys keep your wallets, by the way? Which pocket?
What pocket?
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I feel like the phone's so big now where both back pockets are in use.
Yep.
See, I have. I'll just tell you. If people want to pickpocket me, go for it. I don't fucking care. I go wallet, left, front pocket, phone, front, right.
Dude, the pickpocketers got some balls on them. I could never figure that out. Like, that takes some
I don't
nuts.
either.
Yeah.
So I'm phone front right, keys front left, wallet back left.
Keys are also front and left. There's a lot going
And
on.
my wallet's back right actually. Yeah.
It's got to be in the back, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
So I don't want to get too hot takey since we're just wrapping up Christmas. I'm not a money clip guy. That's been like a popular trend. I'm a wallet guy through and through. Always
I agree.
I think
agree.
the money clip is trashy at this point. No
Right.
dad has a money clip. Every dad has a wallet. They got real money. They know where to keep it.
I think the money clip was a fad. I don't even think it's a thing anymore. I think it's a fad. I thought it was a fad. I wanted to get in, but I said no. I'm sticking true to the wallet, and I'm on the right side of history.
I would never go to that shit. If you go to that shit, you're dead to me.
Yep.
Like, I really don't talk to guys who rock that stuff. I don't trust them. I don't believe in it. Like, what are you doing over there, man?
Right. No, it's a great. Just wanted to get that out there. Also, love the wallet as a Christmas gift. My sister, I'd say 2 out of the last 4 Christmases has come with a really strong wallet game, and I thank her for that as well. Wallet, very essential.
Shout out.
Yep.
Really?
No. 2 out of the last 4 years. So like every other year, I get a new wallet.
Okay, that's nice.
Ooh,
that's nice because usually you don't know it, but I think every couple of years it's time for something new.
Yep.
Just
agreed.
Because you don't know what gets lost. Like in my wallet, I'll pull out some business cards that this.
Do that all the time.
I haven't talked to this person in 3 years. What am I doing with this thing in my wallet?
Yep.
You pull out an old condom that's faded. I guess this ain't gonna work. So it's good to change it up and clean it out for a couple of years.
Yep. That's great. I think we knocked it out of the park. Like, if you got these 9 items.
3 people terrific Christmases.
Yeah. No, if you got these 9 gifts for each year Christmas, then you had a complete Christmas for the decade. That's it.
Do we review each guy's picks?
Yeah.
I think the 7-year-old had the best Christmas of the 3. I think the 7-year-old's Christmas rocked.
When you're 7 years old, that is the best time to be a kid during Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is. It does diminish gifts. Gifts diminish in value over the years. It's just the way it goes because you can't. If you got one of those items for Christmas at 7, it might have cost $1 million. It doesn't matter. It's $1 million worth of value to that kid.
But that's why, none of us said money at age 7 because you don't fucking need money at 7.
Exactly.
It's
You
useless.
think some guy's coming down your chimney still bringing you gifts? Like, you wake up thinking, I just got a go-kart from Santa. Like, this is the best day ever. This guy's unreal.
What
Funny story.
Did you find out Santa wasn't real?
My cousin. I
10, I want to say, maybe?
don't remember what it is, but
I'd say I was about 8. I'm pretty sure. Connor, I don't know if you remember Matthew Schneider. He was like...
I remember the name. I can't put a face to it.
He just moved to our school in 2nd grade, I think, and just ruined life for everybody. Like his parents were definitely druggies, and they swore around him. He told everybody Santa wasn't real. Kid was the fucking worst in that class. So if you're out there listening, I remember you taught me swear words and you told me Santa wasn't real. So that's
if you ruin Christmas for anyone, you're a special place in hell for you. You're an asshole.
Here are my Santa stories. I think it was 10 when I found out. I think, but I remember how I found out. I was in the Newlandsburg church parking lot with my dad. I think we were ready to go play basketball or something. And my dad was like, Con, Santa's not real. I was like, okay. But no, here's the funny Santa story I have. I think I was 8 years old, 2nd grade. It had to have been 3rd grade because me and Owens were in class together. And Thomas, because I know who you know she is, Kyle. Do you know who Kay Schaefer is by chance?
Yeah, I do. I do know. Kaylee Schaefer, right?
Yeah.
Kayla Schaefer. Yeah, whatever.
Schaefer. Yeah.
She was she was Jewish. Tried to tell everyone she wasn't, but we're like, no, you're still Jewish. It was in like third grade. She tried telling me and Owens that like Santa wasn't real, and we're like, no, shut up, you're a Jew. Like you don't know, you're just jealous that you don't have Christmas. Like, we just weren't having it.
That's awesome. I still have animosity towards Kayla Schaefer for shit she like said whenever we were like in third, fourth, fifth grade. Can't stand her to this day because of it.
Have you guys ever met a cool Kayla?
No. I can assure you the answer is no.
Hard no for me. Connor.
I'm trying to like think of Kayla. Kayla Claire's all right. I like Kayla Claire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kayla Claire.
Yeah, that's
cool.
fair. No, I like
the only
Claire.
cool Kayla. That's literally the only cool one.
Yep.
Yeah, we have one out of a million. So congrats to Kayla Claire. Now, Thomas, you have some NFL draft takes. Just totally just jumping away from Christmas because Christmas is probably not going to get canceled because of coronavirus. So NFL draft, what you got? Let's hear it.
We're retiring the Christmas takes. Like those. That was a fantastic list, by the way.
That was a wonderful conversation.
I was super proud.
That was outstanding.
The smoothest transition away, but it was a great segment.
Did anyone write those down for what they had 1 through 3?
I have my list in my notes, but it gets posted to YouTube, so people will see. People will see.
I'm not gonna lie. I had like 3 written down. Most of that was freestyle.
I mean, because Connor stole all the good ones. He took money and gift cards.
I wrote them down. I have notes.
Hey, for all the viewers out there, if you want to comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, DatPiff, and Pinterest, you can rate the list. Connor, Kyle, Tom. Which one had the best? 7, 17, and 27. Tweet us, at us. And I have an ad read. Do you mind if I read?
He does have an ad read.
Okay, this podcast is sponsored by Miller Lite. Miller Lite, ice, cold, refreshing brew, 100 calories, 1 gram of protein, and delicious Pilsner.
Delicious.
If you ever find yourself thirsty, parched, looking for something to drink, break up an awkward conversation, grab yourself a Miller Lite. They're cold, refreshing, and always ready to fill you.
Always.
Enter promo code Quarantine Diaries at Connor Hazelton and Kyle Sawchek.
69.
Featuring Tom Marshall, number 11. Okay, again, that's promo code Quarantine Diaries at Connor Hazelton and Kyle Sawchek, featuring Tom Marshall, number 11. Enter that and get a free can of Miller Lite from us. Okay, so we're going to get to the NFL draft takes.
Fucking great ad read. Great ad read. As I've been drinking Bud Light. But continue. No. We got the ad read and we're good.
But I looked at Mel Kiper's mock draft number 3.0. And for some reason, these assholes make you have ESPN Plus to view the mock drafts. I don't know why. I've always loved the mock drafts.
I love mock. I am a mock draft guy. But love them, live them.
After like the 3rd overall pick, they go to shit because of trades and all this garbage.
No. Mel Kiper does not do trades in his mock draft. That's his rule. Like he gets on McShay for doing trades in his mock draft. Is there trades in Kiper's mock draft?
No, but there should be.
Okay, all right. Yes, I agree. There should be.
There should be because his mock draft goes to shit. It's like, yeah, you can analyze each team and what they need. And
what's his top 10? Let's hear his top 10.
Well, I got to bring that up, okay? Let me bring that up. Why don't you carry on with the conversation, and I'll bring that up.
He definitely has Burrow 1, Chase Young 2.
Then they have the Detroit Lions picking a cornerback, and that's where I want to, draw the line real quick.
Yes. So I could see somebody. This is definitely where somebody trades up and takes Tua for sure. I think like this is like where the Chargers or Dolphins make a sneaky move and trade up and grab him.
Here's the thing about that. They should, but at the same time, I think the Lions are kind of dumb, and they're like, oh, we're not trading back. That's so stupid. Why would we want to move back in the draft? So that's why I think
ends in the top 10 twice in the last decade.
They drafted receivers in like the top 10 5 straight years. They're a dumb fucking team. I like the Lions. We're a pro Lions on Thanksgiving podcast.
Pro Lions Thanksgiving all year. Dude, they're the best on Thanksgiving. You literally sit on the couch, you eat turkey, and you watch them score 10 points max. It's garbage.
And give up 1,000. It's the best.
If lucky, you get to see Ndamukong Suh bite somebody. And that time has passed, but that was always the best. Yeah.
Jeff Driscoll.
Like, Lions should trade back. Here, the problem is every team, the three teams after the Bengals are all so fucking stupid. Like the Redskins, they should take Tua, but they'll take Chase Young, which is fine. But they should trade back. The Lions should trade back, and the Giants should trade back, and none of those three teams will trade back. That's what I'm going. That's what I'm going to say right here, right fucking now.
But the Lions should take a quarterback right now. I don't understand why you can't have Stafford. He's literally there for a couple more years, I'm sure. But like you said, he's 32, and Tua is still recovering from this hip injury. Take him, let him sit for a year. Dude, he was fantastic in college. I mean, you can't go wrong. They need some new blood there.
We're Tua guys.
Yep. That was one of the first things we established on this podcast is we're a Tua over Joe Burrow podcast.
We're also Stafford guys too, though. It's tough.
This leads me into the AFC North having Joe Burrow, Baker Mayfield, who I'm out, and Lamar Jackson.
This is the deciding year for Baker.
Absolutely. Look at his weapons, though. Are his weapons actually any good? Tight end stinks. They just signed Austin Hooper. They got Odell and Jarvis Landry. And they got Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. I mean, can you have a better offense?
I don't know about Baker. We'll see after this year. That's my stance on Baker.
This is his last year. If he's mediocre, throws more picks again, then bring in Hazleton. All right, so I got Mel Kiper's top 10. So, like we said, you got Joe Burrow, Chase Young, and then the Lions go Jeff Okudah, cornerback from Ohio State. That's what you got to take to.
He's really good though. It's not a bad pick.
I just don't believe in any cornerbacks top 10. I don't know any good cornerbacks who got drafted in the top 10 who are still game changers.
Stephon Gilmore was taken 10th by the Bills.
He's on the Pats now.
And won Defensive Player of the Year.
What's our take on Justin Herbert?
Stinks.
Jalen Hurts. Who do you like better? Because I say Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. Not
Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts, I don't even think twice about it. I think Herbert stinks.
I don't see it in Herbert. I don't see it at all. Give me Jalen Hurts. They had him going to the Steelers in the second round. That's the guy I want.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Wow.
See, you can pick apart both their games all you want, but Jalen Hurts has won stuff, and Herbert's never won dick in a way easier conference against way worse competition.
Exactly.
I mean, Pac-12 sucks.
Trash.
And that's being nice.
Hurts has done it at Alabama and Oklahoma. He's 6'2". He's a big body. Reminds me a little bit of McNabb.
Yeah.
A little bit of Big Ben. Okay, not the biggest arm, but he's done it. He's won it.
It's a good enough arm.
Look at Deshaun Watson, the tape on him, and then Lamar Jackson. People were off on Lamar Jackson because he stuck around. He wasn't the hot new thing. Jalen Hurts has been around and he's proven himself, and they're just sleeping on him.
And I think he's been the victim of unfair change position talk way worse than Lamar Jackson, because Jalen Hurts can throw a better ball than Lamar Jackson, and from my experience, he's had the better arm, more accurate, been able to be in the air raid offense and everything. So I'm a Jalen Hurts guy through and through.
He flicks it. He reminds me, the way he throws, it reminds me of Vic.
Yeah, I love it.
It's pretty.
It's very pretty.
Who does Kuiper have the Giants taking? You didn't finish the top 10.
Yeah, he's got that linebacker. They're
Simmons.
Isaiah
Isaiah
Simmons.
Simmons.
They'll take an offensive lineman, but I'd like for them to take Isaiah Simmons. But continue.
That's the fun pick.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Simmons,
no, the front pick's Jerry Judy.
Oh yeah.
Simmons 4, Tua at 5 to the Dolphins. If he's there, Dolphins are taking him. Chargers taking Herbert at 6.
Good. Fuck the Chargers.
Carolina Panthers taking Derek Brown, D tackle. That's so exciting. Tristan Wirfs to the Arizona Cardinals, OT. That's awesome.
That's such a good fucking pick.
I'll tell you what, man. The Cardinals, Kyle Murray.
Wait, where do you stand on Kyler Murray, Thomas?
This season's gonna be a shitstorm. He's gonna throw for like.
Welcome to the show, because this is a pro Kyler Murray podcast. We love Kyler Murray.
This is his. It's gonna be his year. His weapons with Hopkins and Fitz, and I don't even know who else you want. I mean,
what are his MVP odds? Like, let's look that up because
he's like, I think he's like 1,500 plus 1,500. He's up there. He's like number 4. I was looking at it today. Number 1 is Mahomes.
Shit.
Mahomes is plus 300, and then Lamar Jackson I think is
lame.
He's number 2.
Lame.
No, this podcast was the first podcast to say Kyler Murray's going to have a better career than Lamar Jackson. I'll sign that anytime anybody wants it.
All right, here we go. So we got Patrick Mahomes plus 300, Lamar Jackson plus 1,000, and Kyler Murray number 3 at plus 1,200.
That's not even like a good bet.
Yeah. Russell Wilson 4th, Dak is 5th.
Dak 5th that's absurd. That is nuts. That crazy.
Insults my intelligence.
I mean, I think it's a 3-man race. Mahomes, Jackson, and you throw in one of these quarterbacks like Wentz if he's healthy. Watson.
What are Wentz's odds? Because like I'd like that could be one I could get behind. I'm a big Wentz guy.
He's up there.
I kind of like that.
Give me a Big Ben MVP.
Yeah, baby. He's got his odds. He's plus 4,000, man. Throw like
I'm like outrageously livid that Dak's number 5. That is so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's rude.
It's all the quarterbacks. I mean, that's all you got. Saquon Barkley at plus 5,000.
Well, I'd rather just like rip money and like that's dumb. All right, what's the rest of the top 10? So Cardinals get Tristan Wirfs. Who do the Jags get? That's an interesting pick.
The Jaguars, they take Javon Kinlaw, D-tackle out of South Carolina. Your boy.
Yes.
Big Kinlaw guy.
Darius and Campbell are gone, and they need to fill that spot. And then we got the Cleveland Browns at 10, taking Mika Becton, OT. That's a sick pick, dude.
I would like the Giants to take him because that guy's a bad motherfucker.
They have Jerry Jeudy going 13th for the Niners. I mean, that couldn't be a better fit. My God.
That is so fucking cool. That's such a cool pick.
That is a great pick.
I hope that happens. How fun would that be, Kyle?
I love Jeudy like a lot.
I love Jerry Jeudy. I love him.
Your top 3 receivers, they go in the mid-round. So we got Jeudy going 13th. We got Henry Ruggs the 3rd going to the Broncos at 15.
I like that.
A fun defense. Dude, sneaky. Watch the Broncos if
yes. I'm so in on that. Yes.
We like Drew Lock here too.
Yes.
If Drew Lock can turn out pretty solid, then watch the Broncos, man.
Really hot girlfriend for Drew Lock. That matters.
That does matter.
Does he have a little Jay Cutler in him? A little swagger like fuck you?
Yeah, and he's got a pretty arm. Like he'll just float it in there. I'm a big fan of his.
I think he cares more than Jay Cutler. And don't get me wrong, I'm a Jay Cutler guy. You will not find a bigger Jay Cutler guy than me. Jay Cutler just doesn't give a shit. I think Drew Lock is similar playing style, but he cares more and will probably work a little harder.
I like them. I mean, they could be solid. They got Melvin Gordon coming in.
I like that signing.
So do I. I mean, I don't know, for some reason the Broncos always have good running backs. Like, he's just going to excel there, I think. You got to stay healthy, though.
Bradley Chubb's coming back. Von Miller.
Yeah. Chubb's got to have a good season, though. He had a bad year. They picked up Jarrell Casey from the Titans for like.
Well, Chubb got hurt. That's why he had a bad year.
Bag of shit. But then here we go. We got CeeDee Lamb, the third receiver off the board, wide receiver from Oklahoma, going 17th to the Cowboys.
Oh, I wouldn't like that.
A lot of people really like him. I'm not sold entirely. So I think a fun exercise is for us to pick one guy that we are pretty sure is going to turn into a superstar that's not in the top 10. Do you have like strong opinions on guys yet at this point to say like a guy like that?
I would just pick quarterback right now. I mean, I think Jordan Love is going to stink.
Love that one.
Oh, you think he's going to stink?
Yeah, he threw like 17 picks his senior year.
Yep.
I think there was something with like coaching changes and stuff. I mean, I'll be honest, I've never seen Jordan Love play. People have given him the Mahomes comparisons, which is nuts.
That's not right.
But we'll see.
I like Jordan Love. I think he could be an NFL quarterback. I don't really see it, but I loved him at Utah State.
Would you rather have him or Herbert?
I'd rather have him. Like that's for sure. I'm just completely out on Herbert.
Hold on, carry on the conversation.
If I had to pick one guy to stick my neck out for them, I'm a big Laviska Shenault guy from Colorado. I think he's going to be an absolute stud. He's like my favorite. Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's absolutely electric, like 6'2", super fast, big meaty, like running back build too. I think he's going to be a stud. So that is my guy that I will ride or die for.
The thing on Jordan Love is
Brian Edwards, receiver from South Carolina. That's who I'm riding.
Man.
Not biased at all. The thing on Jordan Love, like he came out after the combine and they loved him, and I just hate that. Like the combine, you get these guys where he has big hands. Oh, he can run this. He can bench this. Like if the kid can play football or he can't, like either you have it or you don't. And I just don't see Love having it.
And like it makes sense for like athletic like offensive tackles from like a smaller school you haven't heard of that'll blow up at the combine. But like a quarterback position blowing up the combine is bullshit 10 times out of 10.
Yeah, I mean you looked.
Combine's made for quarterbacks.
The combine is made for quarterbacks.
Made for quarterbacks.
I'm all in on Jalen Hurts to the Steelers. That's all I'll say.
Love that. Connor, if you had to pick one person, not Jerry Jeudy, for the Giants to draft at 4, because I don't think there's any shot, who would it be?
I have 3.
It's almost one, but go ahead.
They're going to take an offensive lineman, and the offensive lineman I would like them to take is Mekhi Becton because he's just a fucking manimal. It sucks they signed Blake Martinez because as much as I hate, he does stink, and Isaiah Simmons is going to be really fucking good, and I'd rather have him than Blake Martinez.
Hey, fellas, if we got a piss, can I just go real quick?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, me and Kyle got this. I think Okuda would be kind of sick at 4, too, because he got, like, more comparisons, and, like, I know they just signed the dude from the Panthers. I don't know how good he is, but what I do know is whoever the fuck they drafted from Georgia last year, whose name I'm blanking on right now, he sucks fucking dick.
You guys signed Bradbury, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know if he's good or not.
You want him as a number 2, not a number 1, and you guys do not have a number 1 or a number 2 or a number 3 somehow. Despite draft picks on him.
Who's the corner they drafted from Georgia last year, whose name I cannot think of for the life?
DeAndre Baker.
He sucks. Like he is bad. He's bad.
And to drafted Julian Love from Notre Dame, who also stung.
He's a safety. They moved him to safety. Like,
and then the year before that, they wasted their 3rd round pick this year on Sam Beal from Sam fucking Houston State for no reason. And
not even get me started on Sam fucking Beal. Central Michigan, it was their third-round comp pick. He missed his entire rookie year because he was hurt and probably missed like 12 games last year for being hurt.
So it wasn't even a third-round comp pick. They gave up a third-round comp pick in the supplemental draft where you don't even have to take anybody. They're just like, oh, this guy didn't make the thing.
Sweet. So yeah, he sucks too.
Yeah.
Gun to head though.
How many more years for Ben? Gun to head.
I think this is last year. I'll say it. I want on record. This will be Ben's last year. Yeah, I think so. I have another take too. I have another football take too.
I have 3 more Ben years. That's what I'm saying.
Here's my football take. Are you ready as you're eating your popcorn?
That's why I got it.
We just talked about this team. I think the Broncos win the AFC West.
Come on.
Yeah.
No,
I'm putting my that.
It sounds like you're just saying it to say it and upset people.
It's a that's the sexy team of the year, Denver Broncos.
No, they're winning the AFC West. You watch. You watch. You watch. You watch.
Dude, the Chiefs, I think, go like 15-1.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's way less ridiculous than saying the Broncos are going to win the AFC West over them.
Is it more ridiculous than saying ice cream sucks?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
No, that's ridiculous because saying ice cream sucks.
I think that's absolutely ridiculous. Like, I love the Broncos. I love Drew Lock.
I mean, Mahomes could get hurt, and like Broncos just scoot their way in. Like, ice cream will never suck. That's the thing.
Right. Now, that probably is more ridiculous, but
yeah.
At the same time, I think you're underestimating how ridiculous your Broncos take might be.
What did Drew Lock play? Like 2 games, and he threw a few balls that were nice, and we're like, all right, AFC.
I think he played 5 to 6 games.
I got
to see some more out of this Lock kid, but
yeah, no, I'm a Lock guy through and through. I like the Broncos. They have some nice pieces, but I just don't see.
They're young. I mean, they got some nice pieces. I like the running backs. I like Sutton. I like that Noah Fant kid. Like, they got some nice players.
Yep.
But to win the AFC West, like, come on, dude.
I mean, the Raiders aren't. AFC West is kind of good, actually.
We got Mariota, bro.
They do have Mariota.
Who do you think Mariota is better than Derek Carr? Because I absolutely do.
I'm a Mariota guy.
Hate him. Ruined me. Last 2 years in fantasy, I thought, oh yeah, he can move, he can throw. He can't throw.
Yep. No, he does stink at throwing, but I still kind of believe in holding out hope for him, and I think he's better than Derek Carr, so let's give him a shot with Gruden.
He's better than James too.
I think he's sick in silver and black.
Yes.
Those are maybe my favorite jerseys in football. I love the Raiders jerseys. I love them. I love them.
They're great. They really are. I think so. Not to get too deep into jersey talk, I think the Broncos have the worst jerseys in the NFL.
Which ones of theirs?
The white ones. Can't stand them.
I actually have a top 10 jersey. I have a jersey top 10.
Yeah, we'll save that for a later pod. Carter, we've given our jersey top. I think we've ranked the jerseys to each other 1 through 32. I'm almost positive.
All right, fine. I won't spoil it.
Yeah. We'll save that for another one. But that's a good one.
I want in on that one too.
Yes.
So Saturday. Let's do it Saturday because Tom's coming on Saturday. Spoiler: he's coming on Saturday. He's coming on for the bracket. He's coming on for the bracket.
The brackets are so long, though. You don't like to plan other segments around it because the bracket will just give you 2 hours for free.
What is the bracket?
So we have a bracket of, our first bracket was the best movie athletes. Andy made the bracket of character movie athletes, And it was me, Kyle, Curtis, Andy, and we voted on each matchup. And we moved on, and so on and so forth. If there's ever a tie, we went to the coin flip, a.k.a. the chew flip. And Kier made the bracket for this Saturday. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, because you really don't need to prep for it. It's more of just like you vote on it. But it's all stuff we know. And I think Kier told me specifically you would do very well in this bracket.
I like it.
He's in.
Great.
I mean, this is fantastic. This has been a great time.
Yeah, I didn't even realize we've been going for like an hour and 35 minutes at this point. It's felt like we just started.
It's been very
great.
I'm very pleased with how this turned out too, because like I rolled out of bed straight into this, just feeling super groggy, and just kind of got our wind as we went along. So that was really nice.
I won't lie, that Christmas segment was one of our better ones. Like that was a thing of that was special. It was special. It was special.
It was.
And Kyle, I'll say this too. I'm very glad you didn't put Hanukkah on your holiday list, because that's only for certain people.
Yeah, that would have pissed me off too.
By the way, here's my take. I have a take. Sorry for the Jews. Jewish people wish they celebrated Christmas. Like we have 8 days of our holiday. No, all right, big fucking deal. You get one like little trinket each of those days. Like Christmas is king. And I'm not saying like I don't dislike Jewish people. I just think deep down every Jewish person wishes they celebrated Christmas.
Connor, two things. One, absolutely correct take. You're 100% right. Two, I think you have to go at least 2 more podcasts without mentioning the Jews, because that's been 3 in a row for you. We just need to be careful.
We don't lose our Jewish fans here.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, this was fun, fellas.
That's all. You're absolutely right on everything you've said so far, but we just gotta watch ourselves.
I mean, in fairness, Christmas is very commercialized, like in their faces, and like everyone's faces too. But I just think
I'll tell you who I don't respect is the Jewish people who also celebrate Christmas and Hanukkah and get double presents. Those are the worst.
You get one or the other. You get one or the other.
Pick a side. Jesus happened or he didn't. That's what matters.
I just want on the record, like I very much respect Jewish people, but like you have to pick a side. Like it's Christmas or Hanukkah. Like you can't have both. That's just not fair.
Asshole. Pick one and get the hell out.
And I mean, not to call these people out either, but I've never heard of anybody celebrating Kwanzaa. And and that's a problem, because like we were taught like in all of elementary school, it was the big 3 of Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. And I've never seen one real person celebrating Kwanzaa.
Yeah,
Can
what kid
I say something about Kwanzaa? I think it's just a made-up holiday.
I think it's made up. I don't think so.
I just think it's a made-up holiday.
Like some kid was like, I'm going to use this to get out of school for a day. Hey, I got Kwanzaa.
Yeah.
It's like those things you see on Twitter, like National Siblings Day, National Puppy Day, National Eat Cheese Pizza Day. Like,
everything. So what is Kwanzaa? Like, who celebrates that shit?
I know nobody that celebrates it.
It's supposed to be an African holiday that like came over here,
Really?
where they like made Christmas presents for each other. Never heard of one person in my life. I've lived in the city for like 6 years. I don't see any Kwanzaa decorations out. That's all I'm saying.
No shirts, nothing.
I do remember in elementary school for like chorus, we sang a Kwanzaa song for our holiday thing. Like, it's a Kwanzaa celebration.
Yeah.
I remember that song.
It's far and wide. Duh! You had to emphasize the wide. Duh. Yeah. So maybe
literally we sang that, and like all the dads got up and went to the bathroom. I remember
that. the casual minute 40 Yingling shotgun.
He was the dads at the chorus concert when the Kwanzaa song came on. Went to the bathroom and shotgunned a beer.
God damn it! Why'd my kid go into chorus? Hazleton, were you in show choir?
You better fucking believe I was, son.
Kyle, were you in show choir?
I was just chorus.
Just chorus. Okay, well, all right. We'll talk to you later, Connor. It's conversation for me and you.
We'll see you Saturday. We'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Folks.
So, do we know what the bracket is, or are we
Yeah,
gonna wait till
We
Saturday?
do. We're just not telling you. That's all.
Okay.
Air.
Was this the one I was watching earlier? Was this the one you guys had with Curtis, and he was like, "Okay, I didn't know."
It's pretty much like that. That's like that'll be your reaction, but it's stuff. You'll know. You'll be fine.
Curtis performed very well in that bracket. It's just got it.
As good, if not better.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. This podcast.
Thomas, just this
I
isn't.
loved it.
You'll be on several more times.
Absolutely. Once a guest, always a reoccurring guest, and that's a contractual agreement.
You guys have shirts like recurring guests or no? Not yet.
Well, we have recurring. Andy's been on 3 times. Kier's been on twice. Kier's been on twice.
Yes.
And you'll be on twice come Saturday.
Yep.
All right. Later, boys.
We're done.
But,
All right.
Dude, it's almost like 2 hours.
yeah, this is the longest one we've ever had.
All right, fellas. Well, hey, I'll talk to you guys Saturday. Thanks again.
Thanks for coming on, Thomas. Goodbye,
guys.
Connor. See you guys.